Hello friends, my name is Deepak and today I'm going to talk about renewable energy, which is very essential in today's era. Every year, the world uses 35 billion barrels of oil, which is a huge amount of oil for energy. This massive scale of fossil fuel dependence pollutes the earth. Scientists estimate that we have consumed about 40% of the world's oil. At the rate in the present time, we run out of the oil and gas in 50 years or so, and about a century for coal. On the flip side, we have abundant sun, water, and wind energy, meaning that we won't use them up over time. For for exile-based solar or renewable, even if we ignore the politics involved and focus on the science and engineering, we can better understand the problem by understanding how we use the energy. Global energy use is a diverse and complex system, and different elements require their own solution. But for now, we will focus on two of most familiar in everyday life. One is electricity powers blast, uh, and all manner of things in home, in business, in manufacturing hub. We use electricity in almost all transportation. We use it everywhere. We use it, and we have to we have a power for that. Let's consider the electric portion first. So, to capture all that energy from renewables, the sun continuously radiates about 173 quadrillion watts of solar energy on the earth, which is almost 10,000 times our present need. Would we need to power humanity at our present use levels. It is a huge, very huge amount of a power we can convert in a electricity. But so why we don't we build for that and its transportation? Solar plants must be located in the area which is lots of sunshine year around. But those are far from the density populated region, and the because the people are live together at a one place where the rivers and the oceans are there, and where they get a water and food and everything. And about the sun energy, solar energy, which is far more from the density of a population, so it is very hard to consume, I mean, reserve that power and supply to the population where the demand is very high, such as and another thing is, we can produce the energy which is hydroelectron, but they also have a limited limits based on availability and location also. In principle, a connected electric energy network would able would able us to transport power from where it's generated. But building a system on the scale faces an astronomical price tag. We could we could lower the cost by developing advanced technology, but it's take a time, very long time, and we need we have to have a very latest technology. The infrastructure for the transporting energy would also have to the change drastically actually. Present day power lines lose about 6 to 8% of energy they carry because of transporting in the, I mean, it's depend on the what's the vessels or what's the what we are using as a supplying a wire as a wire. Like copper is a very uh, almost 98% of suppliers, and if we use another metal instead of copper, we lose a lot of energy because of wire materials. uh, displace energy through the releases. Longer power lines would mean more energy losses. Such material can transport electricity without dissipation. Unfortunately, they only work if cooled to low temperatures, which requires energy defeats the purpose. We would need to discover new superconducting materials, and which is very costly right now. And what about the all implement oil derived liquid fuels? The scientific changes there is to store renewable energy. Recently, we would get better at producing lithium ion batteries, which are like lightweight and heavy energy decide. But even the best of these store about 2.5 megajoule per kilogram. That's about 20 times less than the energy in 1 kilogram of gasoline. To be truly competitive, car batteries would have to store much more energy. The challenge only increase for bigger vessels like ship and planes to power cross Atlantic flight jet. This is to demands a technological labs towards a new material and battery storage. So one promising solution would be to find efficient ways. This is already happening in the labs, but the efficiency is still too low to allow it to reach the market and powerful incentives. The transition towards all renewable energy is a complex problem, very complex problem. Priorities on how to tackle this challenge depends on a specific assumption we have to make when trying to solve such multi-faced problem. But there's a apple, ample. I mean, the pronunciation is different. It's ample, ample reason to be optimistic that we will get there. Top scientific minds around the world are working on this problem, and many governments and businesses are investing in technologies that harness the energy all around us. So we are working on renewable energy, which is very essential right now. And whatever I get the information, it is we have to implement in very sooner, and we just start to searching about that because it's estimated in 50 years we'll get to the oil and coal, but it's no longer exist very soon. And also the coal, if we're digging the earth, it's just not good for a human as well. It's not good for the workers, everyone. So we have to be careful, and we have to use wisely. You know, if we do, we can save our next generation, which is very essential. And that's what I want to say about the renewable energy. And thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you.